Alright, so we're currently in Hong Kong in the airport. We flew from Singapore to Hong Kong this morning. We left at 9:30 and the flight was 4 hours. And we flew Singapore Airlines, and so now we're currently waiting for our next flight to Vancouver, and it is at 6:10, I believe.
Yeah, we board at 5:50.
Yeah.
But Singapore Airlines is probably the greatest airline I've ever flown with. The reclining seats were really good, and they had good choices of what to watch, and it was spacious.
Yeah, I watched the movie New Year's Eve, and they also have a really cool program where you can learn a new language. So Brooke spent some time learning Tagalog, which is sweet because we knew some of it, but there's other things that we didn't know. So that was really cool.
It was fun.
Okay.
So we're just gonna start from where we left off, which was our last day we talked about was shopping. So we're gonna talk about Universal Studios.
So just south of Singapore is an island that's called Sentosa, and on this island they have 3 different stops that you can alight at. And the first one is the waterfront station, where they have Universal Studios, and that's the place that we went to on our first day on Sentosa.
Yes, so we took the MRT there, got off at Waterfront Station, and walked to Universal. We bought our tickets for a day pass, and we. I didn't
Well,
my sunglasses yet.
No.
So we entered into Universal and looked at our map to see what we could do.
So in order to get onto the island, you can either walk on or take a vehicle, and there's also an express, so that's what Brooke was talking about, that you just pay to get on this express and to get onto the island. But there's a fee to get onto the island.
Yes, $3. So we got to Universal Studios. We sat down to check out what we were going to do, the route we were going to take, the rides, shows, whatever we were going to do.
Right.
Just in overall, my thoughts on Universal Studios Singapore was that it was very fun, but it is nothing really, well, it's not much. It's not as well or as good compared to, bless you, compared to the Universal Studios in Florida and or California. Right. And this might be partially because they don't have the tram ride that like takes you around to show you where movies can be filmed and all that jazz, because they don't film movies here in Singapore, or there in Singapore. So
the park was a lot smaller than I had thought initially. There's maybe 5 sections. I can't remember all the sections, but there was one on Shrek, Jurassic Park, New York, kind of.
Like, Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Space, or like...
Yeah, that's where the Transformers was.
Yeah, and then Kids Land.
Yeah, so like that's 5 areas. Then it didn't take long to walk through the park at all, and there were rides, which was good. We went on a Tuesday because it's supposed to be like a less busy day, and it was not busy at all. Like, Brooke went on a roller coaster, and she was almost the only one on it.
I was so close. I was like waiting, and I was the only person waiting. And then, like, the roller coaster came, and I was about to get on, and then like 3 more people came, and I was like, I could have been the only person on a roller coaster, which would have been cool.
That would have been sweet. My favorite ride was Transformers. You basically get on like this cart with, I think it's 12 other people, and...
Oh my word, that's a bird.
There's a bird right there, actually. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, can you see it? Right there, that thing. Can you see it? And point. Over. Can't see. Pointing upward.
Oh, it was going to hit me in the face.
That's an interesting bird. It has a mohawk.
Or a faux
It
hawk.
has a mohawk.
Faux hawk.
Oh, faux hawk.
Anyways.
It's staring at us. Okay. So basically what it is, it's like this cart that moves, and it has screens, so it looks like you're falling or driving on the road
3D.
or hitting things. Oh yeah, 3D. We went on it twice because I really, really liked it. That was my favorite part.
You get one. Oh. Where is it?
It's like right there on the ground, the bird. It like almost hit us.
Anyways, my favorite part, I also really like Transformers. If any of you guys have been to the Hogwarts in Florida, it's like the Harry Potter ride. But my favorite was probably the roller coaster I went on. There was a Battlestar Galactica, and you could go on Human or Cyclone. And I went on both, and my favorite was Cyclone, and I waited in line. I waited like long. I could have gone on the ride as soon as I got there, but I waited in a line so I could be front row. And I waited, and then I got front row, and it was really fun because you did like the corkscrews and like upside down, and like it was sweet. It was super fun.
All in all, we had like a really good day there. It was very hot, and we decided, hey, we don't need sunglasses this day, so we didn't bring sunglasses, and it was like super bright, and that was a mistake. But
And I forced Sharia to try a new type of dessert.
oh,
Which was?
we had ice cream. It's in little, I can't remember what it's called.
Dippin' Dots.
Different dots, yes. It's like little balls of ice cream, like super, super small. It was great. I had mixed berry or wild berry,
Strawberry.
some kind of berry.
And I had a happy birthday cake. Or that is birthday cake. Anyways, it was really good.
So,
And I was also able to eat a churro. It was expensive, but I was like, I love churros, so I got one.
and we have a video on churros, so if you're inclined to
got
watch the
Dippin'
video,
Dots.
just let us know.
We have a Dippin' Dots video too.
We do?
Yeah.
Whoa! We also have a Dippin' Dots video that I don't remember, so check it out when we post it. I think that's it. It was like a really good
Yeah,
day.
like we started when it opened, which was 10.
Mhm.
So we started at 10 a.m. and we went until 5, maybe. Like, you can easily do it in like that many hours.
Yeah, because it was small. Like you wouldn't be able to do Disney.
No. And that's when we also were going to look for Victoria's Secret. And we went to it, and it was like peanuts. Like, yeah.
Well, they have like this resort part of the island where there's very rich hotels and shopping centers with like Prada, Louis Vuitton, etc. The Victoria's Secret was in there, and it was very expensive, and yeah.
Well, there's
not
like, I
place
wanted
where we
pajamas, and they didn't have like any pajamas. So,
yeah. So it was a good day.
we had a lot of fun. And then we went home to bed.
Yep, because we were exhausted.
We didn't do anything that night. Oh, that is all.
So that's all, I guess. Okay, that's all for now. See ya.
Bye.